Welcome, I'm Matthias. So, will the AI tools of tomorrow replace a human composer? Today we will look at the Orb Composer from Hexachords and find out if we can use this tool to generate ideas. Let's take the tour. Okay, so this is the Orb Composer tool, the Orb Composer S version 1.5 from Hexachords. And let's first listen to a little cue that I created here from Orb Composer and then exported to MIDI. The MIDI was then imported into Logic Pro X, and yeah, I did put my hand on this arrangement slightly and added a few things, but yeah, let's take a listen. Okay, so here we're back in the Orb Composer version 1.5, and the Orb Composer is basically an application that will generate melodic and harmonic ideas based on an AI algorithm. So you set some parameters and the application will generate melodic and harmonic ideas for you. In the Orb Composer you work with blocks. So we have an intro block over here. Then we have the block type, which is question and answer question. So basically that's a question, a melodic question. And then we have a second melody, which is an answer to that first question. And we have a second block, which is the actual theme. And there we have some more question, answer question, etc. And here below we can see the chord progressions. Obviously we can go in here and change these. We can click this icon to the left here and select by either search by mood, or we can just scroll through this list of different devices or different chord progressions, because they give a certain mood. So here we have the fantastical chord progression, space, dramatic, protagonism, and the usual half cadences and cadences, plagal cadence, perfect cadence, and danger and evil. So we have all these different moods that we can select chords from. So if we want to change this theme to a more romantic theme, just drag this chord progression and drop it here, and it will change these 4 chords. And take the same romantic and drag it to the second part. Then we can also add another block here. So let's go up here to the blocks and add an ending for our track, for our little cue. And that basically added 4 bars of an ending. We can also change that to be an 8-bar ending. So we go into this bar items and select a standard progression in 8 bars. So basically the Orb Composer is generating the MIDI in this example, but the actual sound is coming from Studio One. So in Studio One I have all these contact samplers and the play sampler set up. And we have all these different cinematic strings. We have some emotional cello. And we have a few Spitfire Albion patches. And I think we are using some Hollywood strings. So basically you need to set up all the different articulations. You can see here that we have the Violence 1 longs, but you also have a bunch of other articulations to choose from. So to make this work more accurately, and to be able to hear every different articulation and patch, you need to set up all these patches within your DAW. But currently I only set up a few of them, but hopefully this should work. So if we don't like a melodic idea that's generated by Orb Composer, we can always just select all these and right click and select recreate clips. And that will basically run the AI algorithm again, and it will regenerate different ideas for us. Let's listen to this idea. So let's regenerate this first idea and listen to the clips again. Okay, so let's listen to this auto-generated ending theme. Okay, so in conclusion, I think that this kind of AI tool can be really helpful for generating ideas, especially since we have all these mood and mood devices, chord progressions, already included in this application. I know there's already plenty of other applications on the market that does this, but I think that the AI method within Orb Composer is really nice, especially this question and answer question generated melodic ideas. And if you don't like them, just regenerate the idea and you can then import this to your DAW and continue to work on the arrangement. But as I said, on these moods, we have all these different cadences, perfect cadences. So this can be a really helpful tool if you're a media composer or you're working maybe in the game composition field. Because you can toss up ideas very quickly if you have a bad day and have a hard time coming up with ideas. Just use this AI tool to come up with some melodic inspiration. So in general, I think this can be a really helpful and great tool if you use it sparingly. So what's your opinion on using AI tools for composition? I would really like to hear your opinion on this matter. I highly recommend that you download the Orb Composer and see if this can be a helpful tool for you in your composition and production. If you have any questions, you can write them in the comment section below. Now you can continue and watch my next video. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up and leave some kind feedback in the comments. Always appreciated and it helps this channel to grow. My name is Matthias and see you in the next video. Bye!